What's up, YouTube? Sticks and Seams 25 coming at you with a contest response video today. This one's for my buddy Mr. Fisher Bike. He's going for a push for 1K subs, guys, so let's help him get over the hump. He's asked us to do two things. First, show our top 5 to 10 non-PC cards, and also give a couple shout outs to fellow YouTubers. The first card I'm going to give a little backstory on because this card is single-handedly responsible for getting me back into collecting cards. I've known Jay for a long time. We used to go to card shops and card shows back in the day. Then I kind of got out of cards, started selling them off and dumping my money in sports memorabilia. I have a pretty nice collection that I hope to show off someday soon. But this card, I was watching a movie on the MLB channel, and for whatever reason I got a itch to search on eBay for this individual for an autograph. I was hoping just to get a picture, and this popped up and I bought it. So this card is the card that's single-handedly responsible for getting me back into the card hobby. And it is, you let me know below. I can't recall the product. I don't know if it's museum collection or what, but this is from Topps. Tim Robbins, the Nuke Lelouch auto. Bull Durham. That's what the back looks like. This card's awesome. And complete and total impulse buy, but I can never get rid of it now because I owe a lot to that card. I've made a lot more friends getting back into the card hobby, and Mr. Fisher Bike was the catalyst for getting me on YouTube. So, that card's near and dear to me. Second card that I purchased after the Tim Robbins, Albert Pujols Gypsy Queen auto. I wanted to get an auto, first ballot Hall of Famer in my opinion. I don't have him on any memorabilia. And incidentally, this came from a dealer that's just an hour north of me, and sealed the deal. Albert Pujols Certified Gypsy Queen auto from 2012. It's a beautiful card. Nice, clean auto. Next one must have been a buyback because I know these Swingman cards were not autographed in the set from 95 Pinnacle, and it looks like it's embossed by Scoreboard, so it probably came from like QVC, one of those. But it is my one and only Barry Bonds autograph. It's a beautiful card. I got a steal of a deal on this. I know Nate probably has it, but I know Nate would appreciate this one. A little backstory on this card too. So Mr. Fisher Bike and I, like I alluded to before, used to go to a local card shop over here, and I would buy this product like crazy. And I never pulled anything good. And the guy who owned the shop opened the last 2 packs that I didn't buy and pulled this. And he actually felt terrible. So he saved it aside for me, and then I ended up buying it for him for a very reasonable price, in my opinion. And it comes from one of my favorite products. It's kind of an ugly design, honestly, but they had really cool inserts in it, like game use inserts. And it's from 05 Leather and Lumber Donruss. And it is a Vlad Guerrero bat barrel. They're numbered 1 of 4. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. This is one of my favorite cards. I probably never get rid of this one either, just because what it meant to me. Now I'm going to start to get into the cards that really shouldn't be in my PC. Well, at least 4 of them. Big Red Sox guy, as you can see here. But for whatever reason, I have pretty good Derek Jeter cards. And this is the first one, the 92 Topps draft pick, Topps Gold. It's in really good shape. Excuse me, centering's spot on. I should probably send this in to get graded. I think I pulled this when I was a kid, honestly, because there's no other reason why I would have had this. I wouldn't have went out to buy it. So we got that Jeter. And we got this Jeter. The creme de la creme SP. I remember when I got this one, though, when I was first getting back into the cards, about 3 or 4 years ago now. I figured this is probably a flagship card. Let me get it. I think I paid 60 or 70 bucks for it. So looking back on that, was a great deal. I know super condition sensitive. I have a little surface there. There's some little white on the corners. It'd probably only be like a 7 or an 8, but glad to have that one in my collection because it's a card that I would want now, being as I like to try and get Hall of Fame flagship rookies, and I would have never bought it or could have afforded to buy it when I'm buying those '05 Ultimate Signatures. So there's another one. I don't even remember how I got this. I might have actually pulled this from one of the boxes, but this is, I'd like to tell you it's my only Jeter auto, but it is not. My Ultimate Signatures, this is numbered out of 50. It's 40 out of 50. Derek Jeter auto. Kind of tough being a Red Sox fan and a Nomar PC guy and having some killer Jeter cards, but you can't go wrong. Don't have to like him, got to appreciate him though. Here's another Yankee for you. Impulse buy, 100%, but I got a really good deal on it, and I love Ginter. This one's already slabbed, autos slab 10, and it is a 2013 Allen and Ginter Mariano Rivera auto. It's a beautiful card. Rivera doesn't really bother me, to be honest with you. There's a couple of Yankees, Paul O'Neill, Tino Martinez, Posada, Pettit. No, none of them really bothered me. Jeter did, being a Nomar guy, but beautiful, beautiful example, beautiful card here. Another one that's kind of odd and out of place. Glad I have it. 91 Topps, Chipper Jones. Auto graded out of 10. It's a beautiful card. More of an impulse buy, but for the deal, I thought it was a good deal, so that's why I ended up picking it up. I do have an auto on a ball of Chipper. And my last and biggest card. Another one. I had 3 copies of this, and I don't want to get too much into it because it makes me depressed, but when I was flipping my cards and buying memorabilia, I sold 2 of these. They were both raw. They were both in really good shape, at least 9s they would have graded out at. And had I held them for 2 years and flipped them now, I'd probably be able to finish my '05 Ultimate set. But last one is my 2011 Topps Update Mike Trout. This is BGS 9. Centering, edges, and surface are all 9.5s. The corners are at an 8.5. This one looks a little soft. I'm thinking about re-slabbing it with PSA. But yeah, this one looks a little soft, but 9.5 scores all the way around. But this is a huge card. Again, a card I'm so glad I kept because I would never be able to afford to purchase a replacement. So those are my cards. And the 2 channels that I want to shout out, mostly because they're more like me. They have great content. They have great cards. Not that I'm tooting my own horn, but I just think these 2 particular guys don't have enough subs for what they're showing off and what they're doing. And one is Magnus, and he's at 79 subs at the time I'm shooting this. And that guy has awesome stuff. He does crazy giveaways all the time. I think one of his giveaways, he sent somebody an autographed Lou Brock ball. And the other is Red Sox collector Dan McGraw. Just a huge Red Sox PC guy. He appreciates all aspects of the collecting of the Red Sox. He does some TTM. He has a really nice setup in his house. If you watch some of his earlier videos, his room is set up really nice. So he was at 57 subs, and I'm not sure how long either of those guys have been around. I've been around just under a year, and I'm floating around 70 myself. So I know how hard it is to get subs to come to your channel because there's just so many people out there doing the same thing. But I really recommend you guys getting out and checking those 2 dudes out. So that's it. That's my contest response. Mr. Fisher Bike, good luck for the 1K push. You more than deserve it, and I think you'll more than exceed that goal of yours. And to everybody else, stay well, Peace.